Shalom, shalom. This is Warren from the Lions Den Camp of Yasha Allah coming at you guys with another lesson. Hope it's edifying to the Akim, to the Aquafim, to anyone that's out there listening. Before I get into it, we give all praises to the Heavenly Father and the Son and the Holy Proper two names. And I want to say, Call, Halayim La, Yahweh, Bar Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bar Hashem, Ha, Rakak, Wadash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth around the four corners of the earth. Double honors also to my elder as well. All right. And the lesson I'm going into today is based upon the cosmetic makeup, all right, of this of Babylon, you know. And this is just going into a few scriptures, man, dealing with how Babylon, aka America, all right, got all this makeup on themselves, to make it seem like this is the place to be, or this is life, you know what I'm saying, or this is, you know, what every man dreamed of, you know what I'm saying, wanting to chase after, man, chasing after the riches, chasing after the women, you know what I'm saying, being indulging in sin, all right, and that's what the makeup of America is, you know what I'm saying. It's covered in sin, man. It's full of lust and definite sin, man. All right. So this cosmetic makeup, what happens when a woman put makeup on her face? It cover up the blemishes. It cover up the the natural the bad things that on her face. You know what I'm saying? As you would say, you know, in which we would call it witchcraft because it's deceiving. It's deceiving the people, man. And this money, how 2/3 of our people chase after, you know what I'm saying? And the scriptures talk about how, chasing after these riches consume of the flesh, man, roughly paraphrasing, man, you know. But with this money, man, the love of money, it deceives a lot of our people, man, thinking that they are something when they are nothing, man, according as it says in Galatians 6:3, man, you know. So I'm gonna go into a few scriptures. The first scripture I'm gonna go into, man, because hey, this dollar is at the verge of collapsing, man. We at the brink of this collapse, man. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but it's a lot of things building up to the fact of this dollar being nothing, man. And it ain't always been that, man. This dollar is just a fiat currency. It's fake. It's nothing. It's like monopoly money, man. All right, it's not worth anything, man. All right, that's why the scriptures talk about knowledge, wisdom, and understanding being the stability of our times, man. All right. So this is First Timothy. I'm gonna start off First Timothy chapter 6. All right, and I'm gonna start at verse 5. It says perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. All right, so that's what our people are on. 2/3 of our people, all right, especially the men, even the women, all right, thinking that gain is godliness, man. They're thinking that having this money or having the riches of this world is the best thing in the world, man. They think that if you got a dollar, you can holler. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is with these hoes, man. So if you got a dollar, you can holler. You know what I'm saying? And that put our women in a horror state. You know what I'm saying? Even more. You know. Hey, the scriptures talks about how we should be fleeing out of the midst of Babylon, man. Spiritually, man. All right, not to be caught up in this place, man, because this place is not for us, man. It says this is not your rest. All right, but our people like to indulge in sin, and that helps with the cosmetic makeup of this place, man. Because behind the scenes, all right, it's full of sin, all right. But on the outside looking in, everybody think this is the place to be, man. But in reality, this place is destined to be destroyed, man. All right, by thermonuclear power, man. All right, 2/3 of our people are gonna be destroyed with this place, man. All right, but the earth is not gonna be utterly destroyed, man. All right, but there's these other nations, all right, that's going on with this World War III. We seeing the rumors, right? We hearing the rumors, all right. Things are actually going into play right now, man. People think this is a game, all right. Shalaki. All right. People think this is a game, man. Hey, we in World War III right now. We in the midst of World War III, and people are lollygagging, still partying, still marrying, still having babies, you know what I'm saying, still doing this and that, you know what I'm saying, but not paying attention to the Lord, man. All right, so let me go back to First Timothy. I'm gonna go down to verse 6. It says, "But godliness with contentment is great gain." You know, so being a man of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, growing in the spirit, you know what I'm saying, growing in the Lord, uh, knowing who He is, knowing who you are, you know what I'm saying, the desiring the milk of the Lord, man. Desiring the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. That's a great game, man, because it says what? Isaiah 33:6. It says knowledge, wisdom, and understanding will be the stability of our times, man. That's something that you should be desiring to have, because this money, these riches of this world is not gonna sustain you in a time of trouble, man. All right, this is First Timothy chapter 6, verse 9. All right. Verse 7, it says, "For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out." All right. It says, "And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation, and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition," man. And that's what this money is doing. All right. Esau got this cosmetic makeup, you know what I'm saying, on this money, making it seem like, gain is godliness, or make it seem like that, you the man by having these things, man, you know. But we can't. Hey, knowing this, it says the scripture says, "For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out," man. Hey, why would you want to, I wouldn't say why would you want to have, but having this money is not really, it's not nothing, man. You know, it's a defense for certain cases, but having it for an inheritance or having it for a treasure, all right, it's not worth having, man. It's canker, man. You know. But verse 9, it says, "But they that will be rich fall into temptation." So our people fall into temptation, chasing after this money, you know, falling out after the ways of Babylon, the American dream, man. You know, it says, "And into many foolish and hurtful lusts, man, which drown men in destruction and perdition." So our people are indulging in this sin and drowning themselves, all right, to be destroyed, man. You know. Verse 10, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after," right? It says, for which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So our people are piercing themselves, all right, with many, many pangs and sorrows, man. All right. Putting their trust in this money, making men's arms flesh their strength, man. You know, instead of putting their trust in their hope in Yahweh Shem Yahweh, which give us, which make of us rich and give of us all things, man. To enjoy, man. You know, they're the ones, you would want to receive the riches from, because you already have the riches if you have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But for someone who's looking on the outside looking in, all right, the scriptures talk about how these riches are nothing to be compared to these scriptures, man. All right, these scriptures are gonna be a comfort. You know what I'm saying, in a time of trouble, man. All right, this money ain't gonna be able to do anything for you, man. All right, and that's what a lot of people need. A lot of our people need to understand, man. 2/3 of our people are caught up in it, the consumption of getting the bad, man. All right, so let me go to Jeremiah chapter 17. This is Jeremiah chapter 17, Shalaki, verse 5. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord." All right. So again, our people, is indulging in this money, man. Putting their trust and their hope in this money, man, thinking that they're gonna succeed with just the money and not the Lord, man. You're wrong at that, man. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and make a flesh his arm, man." So cursed be the man that trusteth in man. The scriptures talk about how uh, trusting in a man, trusting in an unfaithful man is like a broken tooth. It's like having a broken tooth, man. That's a sore thing to have, man. You know, that's why we're supposed to be looking unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, who give us everything that we need, man. You know. So again, cursed be the man that trusteth in man. The scriptures talk about how they said what woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, man. All right. Woe to them that trust in the system. Woe to them that trust in Esau. Woe to them that put their trust in this money, man. All right. Because look, this article right here says how the surging U.S. dollar is making it almost impossible to afford anything in countries around the world, man. The inflation rate of the dollar is skyrocketing, man. Especially around the four corners of the earth, man. Versus it being here in America, it's at a low number right now. But that's where we go into hyperinflation. Hyperinflation is due to be here set in America, man, real soon, man. All right, so take and be aware of what the hell is going on, man. This dollar is definitely getting ready to collapse, and at the same time, it's going to make a lot of people in an inferior mindset to where when that money drops and it collapses and they can't use it anymore, they're gonna flip out and they're gonna be running around with their tail up their ass, man. You know, it says that the U.S. dollar is up to 18%. All right, this year, and last month hit a 20-year high according to the benchmark. All right, so as this dollar inflates, all right, it's causing many countries to not be able to do too much with the trading goods or whatnot, man. Causing what? A surging in the dollar, to increase because a lot of countries are ditching the dollar and get ready to ditch the dollar, man. All right, which is gonna make things way more worse than what it is, man. It says a strong dollar makes a bad situation worse in the rest of the world. You know, it says many economists worry that the sharp rise of the dollar is increasing the likelihood of a global recession sometime next year, man. So, putting your money into these riches, man, all right, you're gonna definitely fall with them as well when that time do come, man. So let me go to Second Thessalonians. I'm gonna start at Jeremiah 51:6. All right, first. So this is Jeremiah 51:6. It says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense." So being caught up in this cosmetic makeup of Babylon, all right, being caught up in the American dream, all right, you're gonna be what? Destined to be cut off, all right, from the Lord, all right, as well as to be what? Destroyed with this fire, man, because what? The Lord is coming back, man, all right. The Lord ain't coming back to shake your hand. The Lord coming back to judge the people, man. The Lord is coming back to destroy, man, all right. So, and also to save as well. To save what? To save 1/3 of the people who trust and hope in the Lord. All right, and 144,000 of the men. All right, from each tribe. All right, the Lord is coming back for them. All right, that wholeheartedly trust in the Lord, that put their hopes, and their faith in the Lord, man, and not this money, and not men. All right, or this system. All right, because it says what? It says flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, man. We're in the time of the Lord's vengeance. We're in the time of the Lord's judgment, man. It says he will render unto her a recompense, man. So, man, the men of the Lord are out on the highways and byways continually, man, spreading the gospel to our people, letting them know what's going on, man. To be not cut off in this place, man. This is not our rest, man. It says what? It's gonna surely destroy you. So the men of the Lord are giving warning to the people, man. Crying aloud, sparing not, rebuking our people, man. Because why? Hey, we trying to give, warning to our people, but our people don't want to hear it, man. They want to be a stiff necked people. They want to be hard headed. The scriptures talk about how the Lord made their forehead heads hard against our foreheads, man. Our people are stiff necked and a rebellious nation, man, and they're thinking that gain is godliness is gonna have them destroyed, man. All right, so verse 7, it says, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, mankind. So Babylon have had all these nations drink of their cup, of their cup, man, of wickedness, man. Of these different philosophies, of these different doctrines, man. You know, it's just it says what? It says the Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, causing these people to fall asleep, man. You know, it says the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad, man. And a lot of these nations are tired of Babylon's bullshit, man. They're tired of their evil compromises, man. You know, their evil dealings, man. With how they move and how they operate around the world, man. Esau, the so-called white man, is a devil, man. He want to poke his head in everyone's business, man. In which all these other nations are being mad, due to the fact that the influence of Babylon is being pushed upon their people, man. You know. So let me go to. Hey, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 9. It says, Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man for such, and one set of his own soul to sell. Because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels, man. Hey, and that's what's going on, man. Hey, a lot of our people, of our people of Jade, of the nation of Israel, what we see in the music industry, what we see in pretty much the entertainment business, period. You know what I'm saying? Our people go to selling their souls, man, for the one of all things, man, for money, to be famous, to be honored by the people, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? But in our reality, man, this is a perverse thing to, and a wicked thing, to do, man. To chase after, man, or to perform, to sell your soul for some money, man. Hey, our people they don't want to wait. They want it right now. They don't want to wait on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to give them the ultimate riches, man, to get them the kingdom. They want to be glorified now, man. And that's the downfall of our people, wanting to be glorified and not waiting on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. We in a time we on time out. We in punishment right now. You know what I'm saying? We'll be glorified in a latter time, you know what I'm saying, when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua come to redeem us, but this is not the time to want to glorify yourself, man. Hey, because if you go down to verse 12, it says the beginning of pride is when one departed from Yahweh and his heart is turned away from his maker, man. So our people are turning their faces from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, from their makers, all right, to this money, man. All right. It says what? For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiving himself, man. So our people are deceiving themselves with this pride, man. It says for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination, and therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. And if you go into 2 Thessalonians, it talks about how the Lord gave our people strong delusions as well, man. 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 11. It says, and for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. So our people are believing that this money is everything. The Lord have this delusion on our people, thinking that gain is godliness, or thinking that this place is gonna continue, man, and that's gonna be a downfall, all right, because what they don't trust in the Lord, man, you know. So the Lord's gonna give them their delusion. They're gonna give them what they want, Verse 18, verse 12, it says that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness, man. And that's the pool of sin that our people are drowning in, all right, indulging in this unrighteousness, man. This is but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Our people love to dwell in unrighteous dealings, man. All right. And that's the reason why we in this predicament now, man, because our people wanted to do everything that the Lord told them not to do. All right. So let me go to last scripture. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 10, verse 19. It says, they that fear the Lord are a sure seed. It says, they that fear the Lord are a sure seed, and they that love him an honorable plant. They that regard not the law are dishonorable seed. They that transgress the commandments are deceivable seed. All right. So, hey, they that fear the Lord, what is a sure seed, man? The ones that's seeking the Lord 10 times more. That's seeking His riches. All right, not the riches of this world. All right, but the honorable riches, man. All right, the riches that's not cankered. That's true. That's everlasting. You know what I'm saying? It says they that fear the Lord are a sure seed. All right, so those that fear the Lord are a sure seed, man. Now, not a deceitful seed or a corrupt seed. You know, it says, and they that love Him, an honorable plant. All right, so those that love Him, those that keep His commandments. All right, because that love is an action word. It says they that love Him are an honorable plant. They that regard not the law, 2/3 of our people, are a dishonorable seed. They that transgress the commandments are a deceivable seed, man. So our people are a deceivable people, but not following after righteousness, not following after Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Let me get down to verse 22. It says, whether he be rich, noble, or poor, their glory is the fear of the Lord, man. Not this money, not this filthy the filthiness of this place, man. You know, not the prosperities of this place, man. Cause it's a cosmetic makeup. It's an illusion. That's going on, man. You know. But it says whether he be rich, noble, or poor, their glory is the fear of the Lord. So, our glory is fearing the Lord, man. Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledging that they are the true and powerful, man. The Alpha and Omega, man. You know. But this was just you know, a little lesson, man, of the cosmetic makeup, man, of what Babylon is pushing outside people, man. Got our people thinking that they are something when they are nothing, man. Having them fooling and drooling over this money, man, and stumbling over it at the same time, man. You know. But hey, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, man. DTA, Shalom.